welcome back to the farmstead. Well, the gifts are bought and now it's time to wrap them. Let's get organized a little bit and we'll get started. Okay, all better. We've got some room to work. We're going to start first with this one. Now this is a box that is already decorated. Has a little Velcro strip on it to keep it closed. We're going to make this up for a teacher gift. Now in there I've got some coffee mugs, I've got a fun little necklace that lights up, and a couple of tea towels. So we will first start with some paper in the bottom. I have several educators in my family, and they are always so appreciative of things that they are gifted from time to time, whether it be through the holidays or maybe for their birthday or whenever it may be. All right. Ooh. I'll wrangle those back in. There we go. Paper in the bottom. I've got a couple of tea towels and I'm going to cut the tags off. And lay them in. I think I'll lay them crossways. Now I want something that is nice, but that is easy enough for the child to carry into a teacher. All right, so there's those. I'm going to put one cup over here. I'm going to turn the other cup over there. I have a hot cocoa ball we're going to put in. I have some hot cocoa we're going to put in. I have a fun light up necklace. I'll take it out of the package and lay it in there. Won't that be fun? Look at there. We're going to lay that in there. Nice. Now one time when I polled all of my educator family folks, they said they most appreciate getting a little gift card at the holidays or at the end of school or whenever. So Amazon gift card. Starbucks is always great. You can put tissue paper on this if you want. In fact, I may do that to keep it in place. Again, I want it to be something the child can easily carry in. Is that? Ready to go. Easy as pie. Now you could put a ribbon if you wanted on it, but I think this is great just the way it is. All right. Next, I've got some oranges and I have got some of my pineapple and pepper jam. Now for this one, I found these cute little bags, I think maybe at the Dollar Tree. They are awesome. Put your jar in, pull it closed. That's a great gift for someone. Now this one, I found a little box that opens up, and I thought that would be the perfect size. So I'm going to put a little bit of paper down in the bottom of that one. Get it unfolded so then we can fold it back up. Down in we go. And this one I'm going to leave in our mailbox for our mail carrier. We've got a mail carrier that takes fantastic care of us. And so I just want to do something a little nice for her. Let's get a bow. There we are. I've got some tags. Let's see if I can find a bigger tag for this one. This has got the little trucks on it. Look there, one with the little truck. I will write a note on here, just say thank you for all you do. Tie that on there and leave that out in our box. All right. Well, we're off to a great start. All right, let's talk about tall things. Got a mug, got some vodka, and I've got some vanilla beans. And this is a gift that will make vanilla extract. You take the top off this, put the beans down in there. I like to pour this into a quart mason jar, and that way, once I pour off the extract after it's been sitting for about 6 months, I reuse the beans for 3 or 4 times, and they do great. So I'm going to put that down in this tall bag that says Santa, I can't explain. And yeah, I can't explain Santa. So there we go, just like that. Couple pieces of tissue paper on the top. I've got all kinds of tags in here that I've gathered up over the years. I've got stickers, I've got ones with ribbons, all different kinds. And I've used all different kinds over the years. Oh, here's one with Santa. We'll put a Santa on this one. Just like that. And for this, I have another one. Same deal. These bags are great for these tall things. How many of you have given big cups this year? That is an in thing for sure. All right, let's get some more tissue. There we go. Now I'm not going to put a tag on this one because this is actually going to be a prize for a game that we play when everybody's here at Christmas. So, if you're playing my game, you know what's in the bag. All right. Next up, let's do a candle. Love candles. So good as hostess gifts, or for anyone who just loves candles. There are folks out there who collect candles. And their house always smells the best, doesn't it? There we go. It's a pretty Merry Christmas bag. Again, tissue paper. You can put the shredded paper down in here. Candles. Into the bag. Put another one on there to decorate it up. And there we go. This is another gift for our game. Cute though, huh? Alright, so there we go. Got those bagged up. Now let's talk about using wrapping paper. Now, some years I will want to coordinate my wrapping paper with all of my decor. And have all of my wrapping paper matching everything that we're doing. But this year, I have a whole bunch of bits and pieces of wrapping paper, and so I'm going to use all that up. I'm feeling a bit eclectic this year. So, let's see. That should do nicely. I'm going to take my little throw here. And see how much it takes to wrap it up like that. I'm going to tape it just a little bit. Got a good tape dispenser here with an extra roll of tape. Keeping it handy. One little piece of tape there. And then let's get some ribbon. We have all kinds of ribbon in here. Let's do, since we've got red, let's do, let's see. Oh, let's do a pretty snowflake ribbon on this one. So I'm just going to take my ribbon, I'm going to feel down to where it is, right about there. Just tied up in a knot, nothing fancy. Nothing fancy about it. I have tried and tried over the years to make those great big fancy bows. Can't do it. Just can't make it happen. And it's not for lack of trying, I promise you. Alright, right in there. I'm going to leave those long. I think I will cut this off just a little bit. Now the way I do that is I kind of just bunch it up and then I cut it off. Voila. Trash can over here. Alright, cut it off, bunch it up, cut it up. Look at there. Cutie patootie. I love doing gifts this way. We need a tag. And something like this makes a great Secret Santa gift. Something where you just need a little something as a gift. If you have someone who loves blankets and always stays wrapped up. I have a daughter-in-law, the first thing she does when she comes over is grab a blanket. Alright, there we go. That one. Now let's talk about doing boxes or square things. And I have several that I need to wrap. And one of them doesn't So my goal here, shall I say, is not to waste paper. So I'm going to find some gifts that I think I can cut one piece of paper and use to do one or more of these gifts. And that one do, let's see, that one, and that's a narrow one. Okay, so let's do that. And I love that paper has these lines printed on it now. Can't tell you how many rolls of paper I cut crooked over my lifetime. I started wrapping gifts when I was a young girl, probably 8, 10. And at that point it was just me and my mom. And every year I would tell her, okay Mom, I want to wrap the gifts this year. She was like, well, you can't wrap the gifts because yours is in there. I said, well, put it in a box and tape it up. She did that a few times, but I don't think I got to wrap all of them. But I did a fair amount of wrapping for us. And she had those bows that, you know, they're like this big and they're pre-made and you peel the back to stick them off. They still make those today. And every time I see them, I think, yep, that's what Mom would want to do. All right, so now that I've got it folded over, I'm going to tuck it in. I'm going to make it come to a point here. I'm going to fold, this is the bottom, I'm going to fold it down and then pick this side up. And if you want to be fancy-mancy about it, you can turn this over so you don't have any raw edges showing. I don't typically do that. My folks feel blessed that they get a bow. We transport so many of our things that usually, a lot of times, I will just wrap it up, take a Sharpie, and write their name on it. That's how you know it's for me. All right, so we're gonna put some bows on these. All right, so there's that one. See if we can make this fit. Look at there. Perfect. Yes. 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 Look at there. How about that? That worked out great. And like I say, if you want to be fancy, you could take this end. Hold on. Okay. Take this end here, fold it over a bit, and that gives you a nice finished edge. Easy enough. And I am by no means a fancy wrapper kind of person. I enjoy picking out some fun paper every year. I enjoy picking out a gift for each individual. I most enjoy seeing their face when they open them up. That's what means the most to me. Are you old enough to remember wrapping gifts in the comics, the printed colored comics that came out of the newspaper? Yep, I am. Have seen that done many a time. All right, those. Oh, let's do a bow. Let's do a bow. Let's put a Merry Christmas bow on this one. Let's save this big stuff for a bigger package. Let's do, oh, white. Let's do white. This is for girls, so that's perfect. Rubber band to keep your ribbon on your roll after you open it. It's a good thing. All right, so here we go. Let's bring this over. Now the way I do this is cut one piece and tighten a knot. And if you have a person to help you hold this down, it was great. It's a great way to get your kids involved. Put your finger there. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this, hold the end, and I'm going to fold it back over itself a few times. Just like this. Not letting go of that end. Fold it. Fold it. Now I started with the end going this way, and I'm going to end with the end going that way. And I'm going to cut it at an angle to try to keep it from fraying. Now, I'm going to cut another little piece. I'm going to hold this between my fingers. I'm going to put that through and tie a knot. Tie it up in a knot. And there we go. Oh, we got one hanging. Oh well, trim it off. And trim that off. Again, at an angle to keep it from fraying. And I'm going to take this, tie another knot to hold it in place. Now I usually only do a ribbon one way because I have found folks get really frustrated when you've got it going all four ways and they're trying to get it off. Especially Papa. At some point he's going to whip out the pocket knife and cut it. Alright, there's that one. Let's get a red one. Let's put some more of our snowflakes since we got a snowflake thing going on. Let's use snowflake here. Let's see if we've got just enough to make this go around. Bring it up from the bottom. There we go. Perfect. Again, perfect place to get kids to help you hold it. All right, just like that. Now this one, I'm going to fold this one in half. I'm going to fold this ribbon in half. And I'm going to cut to make a V shape. And that just helps with keeping them from fraying and keeping and looking all yucky. There we go. Good. Now here is a hoodie that I've got. This is how it came in the package. Move this out of the way. Now we got room to work. I'm gonna get this done. Okay. Hoodie. This is how it came. I want to make that better. So I have these square boxes that you can get now. I love these square boxes. Everything used to be a rectangle. Now it's a square. And they're deep. Look at that. Perfect. Nice. Yes. Okay. Gonna take some tissue paper. Now, if you have any doubt that your garment will fit, that it's going to be something that you need to return, I would leave it in the package. I am 99% certain that this will fit the person that I have it for, so I'm going to take it out of the package. But I'm going to leave it nicely folded. And I'm going to put it right in there. This would be a great place to stash a gift card or a little something else to go with it. But this one in particular, I'm not. I'm going to fold a piece of tissue paper over it. Unnecessary, but it just makes it look a little more finished. Okay? These just fold in easily. Voila. Let's do a Christmas tree on this one. Now, same kind of concept as we did the others. Maybe if I work this just right, I'll have a little bit left and can use it on something else. So when I'm measuring one like this, I'm going to set it down and I'm going to pull this to where it is right even with the edge of the top. And I'm going to try to get this one as close as I can. This one does not have the lines marked on it. So I'm just going to try my best to cut a straight line. That will give me plenty of room to fold it over and tuck it up and make a nice little finished edge. All right. Now I'm going to go a little past center. Hold it all out. A little past center, and I like to tape it, just one little piece of tape right in the very middle. That way I can pull it down. I'm going to hold the paper and pull it back towards me so that I'm holding it tight. I'm going to fold this over, and if I had just a little bit extra, and I'll show you with this one, I would fold it over like this and make that finished edge. So we'll do that with this one. So you can see, and there you go. You have a nice, crisp, finished edge on it. So I put one in the middle when I start, and I'm going to put one on each end now that I have it wrapped. And I'm trying again to make sure that I've got it pulled tight. And on a bigger package, I'll probably do 3. But for this, I'll do 2. Then we're going to do the same thing we did with the smaller ones. I'm going to fold these in, make little triangles, crease it, just like that, and pull it up. And here's again where you could fold over this edge, make it look nice and finished. And I'm gonna put one piece of tape. I don't want to overdo it with the tape. I want it to hold for sure. And I don't want to overdo it. There we go. You can also stand these up. Once you get the one side done, stand it up, make your folds, fold it over. This makes it a little easier to tape. I kind of just push it down to make sure all the creases are nice and straight. There we go, in no time. All right, let's do some green. Is this one open? Which one's open? Either one. We're gonna open it. But this is some ribbon that I ordered in bulk. It's not my favorite. In fact, before it all comes undone on me, I'm gonna put it in a small bag and work out of that. That helps keep it from rolling all over the place. There, just pull it out like that. This one I think I'm gonna put going across the Christmas trees. We'll just tie this one in a bow. Cut it at a slanted angle. This one's kind of straight, so I'm gonna freshen it up. Get right in the middle, and you can offset it even. It doesn't have to be right in the middle. You can offset it one side or the other. Fold it down. The bow doesn't have to be in the middle. It could be off to one side or the other. Make it fun. Make it whatever you want it to be. All right. In this case, when I don't have a small child to help me hold their finger there, I'm going to put just a tiny piece of tape across there. Just to help me hold it tight. There we go. And once I get my knot done, that'll all be wrapped up in the knot. It'll be fine. Won't even see it. There we go. I'm just going to tie a bow. A plain and simple bow. Nice. See, this is a good one to put a sticker on. These flat ones are great for stickers. Let's see where my stickers are. There they are. In a little bag all to themselves. And there's one with the tree. I'm just going to peel that off. Stick it right there. And then I'll write who it's to and who it's from. Alright, so there we go. There's that one. Come out of our bag, so we get it back in our bag. Okay, there's that one. All right, I want to show you what I do. A lot of times I will gift a wallet. Wallet's a good gift. They're easy to find and match a personality. This is one that I ordered online. And take it out of its package. This one comes nicely wrapped. Doesn't have a price tag or anything in it. But what I like to do is put just a little bit of cash in there, just to get them started. It would always make me feel better if I open my wallet and there's a little cash in it. I'm going to take a little cash. This one has a little money clip. I'm just going to slide it right down in there. Close it up. Put it back in its little cover. If I can get it. There we go. Back in its box. Back in its sleeve. Let's try this end. There we go. That works better. Alright. Like it's never been opened. Now I have another little box that I'm going to take. I'm going to put some tissue paper in it. You can use all kinds of different colored tissue paper. I just happen to have white handy this morning. So that's what we're using. Alright. So I'm going to fold that down into the box. Just like that. I'm going to put the wallet in there. I'm going to fold it over. And fold it over. Tuck it in. The lid on. It's ready for a bow. Or you can wrap it, whatever you choose. I'm going to put a little bow on it. Let's see what else I got down here. Oh, I got a jingle bell. I got a jingle bell. Let's put a jingle bell on. So in this case, let's do red. So here's my red that's been opened. Here's the end. There's the end. I'm going to make this one a little bit longer so we can work with our jingle bell. Ooh, it's got a little knot in it. Okay, I'm going to cut the knot out. Let's see. We want to tie our knot. And we'll put it up here like it's kind of at the top of the tree. There we go. Thread this through, if I can see it. Voila. Tie another knot. I'm going to leave it a little loose so that it can jingle around. Cute. I'm going to take these that are long and I'm going to leave them a little bit long, but I'm going to cut them both at the angle. There we go. Cute. All right, now let's do a big one. We got our small ones. Let's tackle a big one. Now here we have a gift for one of my grandsons. We have a dinosaur suitcase so that when he comes to spend the night with Nana and Papa, he can bring all of his things. Isn't that cute? Just right for an 8-year-old. 5-year-old. He's 5. He's only 5. The other one's 8. All right, that kind of fits. It's going to be close enough. Now, with that dinosaur bag, I got him a dinosaur toy. A little plushie. I'll take that out of the package as well. Rawr. How cute is that? I'm going to put that right in there. And I'm going to put some tissue paper over it. Could have put some tissue paper under it. Now this is a box that I am reusing, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off this tape if I can. If I can't, it's not a big deal. Nah, I don't want to peel. But I am going to take off the address label. Because, well, I don't know that they know where I live. If this box gets put out by the road for the trash or whatever, I don't want my name and address all over the place. I'm taking that off. Fold that down in there. And I might need some packing tape. This one. Yes. Stay right there. I'll be right back. Got it. Hold this down. Squeeze it in. Hold it down. Wrong side. There we go. Squeeze it together. Come on, a little more. There we go. I'm not right about this. Oh well. There we go. Alright, next one. I think I've got it on upside down. I got something. There we go. It goes like that. There we go. Tucks in here so it won't go back on itself. Nice. Yes, I used to be a packaging professional. Go figure. All right, tape. Now, we need big paper, of course. Let's see. Let's move this out of the way. And let's see if this roll has enough to finish, and it may be just the right size. Look at there. All right. Now, which way this is going to fit best? We'll go this way. Maybe. Oh, yes. Look at there. It's going to be a little too long, but we're going to leave it. We're going to fold it over. We're going to pull it tight. I'm going to put one on this end and one on the other end because this one is so long. Bring it up. One in the middle. On the other end. Then I'm going to do my ends just like we've been doing on all the others. I'm going to fold in. And this one's going to overlap a bit, but that's okay. So I'm only going to do it one at a time. I'm going to do one side at a time. I'm going to tuck it up in here against the box. I'm going to pull this down, and I'm going to make a good crease right there. Then I'm going to do the top the same way. I'm going to fold this over. Just like that, where we have a good crease. Then I'm going to bring this side over. It's going to overlap a little bit, and that's okay. I'm just going to work with it till I get it to where I can crease it. I have this up against the box. Hold that up there. Crease that out there like that. By the time you've got all this tucked in, and you could even add a little piece of tape right here to help you hold it. Right there. Then the part from your bottom, again, folds down. Folds up. And over. And there we are. Takes a little bit of finesse, but you can do it. And that way you're not wasting a lot of paper. And because the paper's going to get, you know, thrown away in the end. But that's what it's for. You want to wrap all of your things, put all of your things in bags so they can be reused. That is perfectly acceptable. I know lots and lots of folks who do that. Okay, work with this one. I'm gonna tape it right there so that I can hold it down. Bring my point up. And tape it right there. Make sure all my creases are flat. And there we go. Now, where's that big ribbon we have? Let's make a big bow. Let's do a big bow for this one. Alright. Open over. I want to leave myself enough room to tie a bow on with. Okay, so I'm going to cut this right here. Make a knot. Hold your tongue just the right way. There we go. All right, now let's make a bow. We're going to do it just like we did with the white. We're going to roll it like this, but this we're going to do a little different because, see, we're printed on one side and not on the other. So in this case, I'm going to roll it over to where we see the printed side and then roll it back on itself and hold it like that. Gather it up in the middle. And this is the wired ribbon, so it's easy to work with. And you just roll it over to where the printed side is showing. Just like that. All right, now we don't have enough for another one. And we don't have enough to tie it with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of our other ribbon. And we're going to tie it. I'm going to bring it around, loop it through, hold it, and tighten a knot. Trim this off. Tie this so it doesn't come undone. I'm going to trim off this spot right here that has the tape on it that, oh, there it is, it peeled off. I'm going to cut it into a V. Just like that. Where's the other end? Somewhere. Okay, well, it's hidden up in there so it's not showing. Alright, so there we go. Put it on. Tied up. Now this wired ribbon you don't necessarily have to do in a knot because it stays pretty well. Now I'm going to take our ribbon here and I'm going to hold it at the tip and I'm going to cut it into that V pattern. Just like that. And there we go. And that will help with it not fraying, or coming unwound, coming unbound, coming unraveled. There we go. Lovely. Right, I'm going to find a sticker for this one. Here's some stars. That's lovely. I'll put it right there. Oh, I tore it. Uh-oh. Find another one. Oh, here's one with trees. There we go. And stick it right there. And then I'll write his name on there from Nana and Papa. All right. There we have it. Kind of a gift wrapping 101 for you. I hope I've given you some great ideas. I hope that you won't feel intimidated to take just a few minutes, make the gifts that you've put so much thought into just be a little more special than they already are. Now, I gotta put up the tree. We'll save that for another day. Thanks for watching. See you next time.